Few songs in the 80s or any other decade represented resilience and empowerment more than Hit Me With Your Best Shot, sung with great fervor and power by rock superstar Pat Benatar. It quickly turned into an anthem of empowerment, fueled by the women's lib movement of the time. Oddly enough, the much-loved melody started out as more of a folk tune than anything else, and was written by a man. That man was none other than Toronto-born and raised singer-songwriter Eddie Schwartz. As a decorated songwriter, producer, and performer, Eddie has helped the careers of many global recording artists over the past 40 years. His efforts in co-founding the Songwriters Association of Canada and advocating for the intellectual property rights of music creators has led to being recognized as a member of the Order of Canada and elected as the first North American president of the International Council of Music Creators and co-chair of Music Creators North America.
The idea came when I was probably at the lowest point in my life. So I remember after maybe my second or third time, punching pillows and yelling about all the problems I was having, I stepped out after the therapy session onto the porch, and I was standing on the porch, and I just had this epiphany. Hit me with your best shot. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Triggered somehow by this unorthodox therapy session, he immediately assembled a group of musicians to record late into that same night.
Yeah, Pat and Neil and everybody involved in the Benatar version did an amazing job of it and took it from that and completed its transition from being this little folk idea to being a full-out rock anthem.
Upon its initial release, Hit Me With Your Best Shot would sell over 1 million copies in the US alone and reach the top 10 of the Billboard and Canadian charts, achieving gold certification.
So the first time I heard Hit Me With Your Best Shot was, I guess, 1980, first beautiful spring day in Toronto. I was walking up Yonge Street south of Bloor, you know where that is, and I could vaguely hear some music coming out of a hairstyling place called the House of Lords. Such a beautiful day, the doors were wide open and they were playing some music and they're pretty loud. And as I approached the open doors, I went, oh my God, I know that song. I got to the open door of House of Lords, and I stood there in a trance, listening to my own song done by Pat Benatar for the first time. And honestly, it was an otherworldly experience. I don't know where I went in the galaxy, but when the song was over, I kind of came to. I think I was drooling, and that's the first time that I heard Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Over time, the classic track has seemingly taken on a life of its own. Beginning as a song about self-confidence, it has become many things to many people, as it has since morphed into a song about invincibility, rebellion, or just a plain old universal symbol of defiance, making it a perfect fit to be covered in karaoke bars or used to inspire crowds of thousands at many baseball, hockey, and soccer stadiums around the world. You can tell the sheer impact of a song when it has been played on the radio, covered countless times by a multitude of artists, appeared in cartoons and TV ads, or protecting from hurricanes, symbolically giving the finger to the storm. Even the figure of speech itself has been granted a whole new extended life in the fabric of everyday living by this song. It seems like a good bet that Eddie Schwartz's song will be hitting our culture with its best shot for the next 50 years and more.
Congratulations, Eddie, on receiving your well-deserved SOCAN Cultural Impact Award. Not only was Hit Me Your Best Shot Pat Benatar's first top 10 hit, your song went on to have a life of its own through commercials, TV shows, films, and the riff continues to rock new generations through video games and gaming platforms. So from all of us here at Sony TV, we're proud to be your partner and publisher. All the best, pal. Well done.
I first became aware of Eddie 40 years ago when I bought a copy of his album, No Refuge. I'm like, who is this guy? He can sing, He can write, he can produce, plus he had two things I didn't have at that time: a hit record with Pat Benatar and a lot of hair. Of course, that would happen for me a few years later. The hit record, not the hair. Eventually, I ended up serving with Eddie on the boards of SOCAN and the SAC, where I witnessed his tireless activism on behalf of songwriters. Eddie, you are so deserving of this award. Congratulations.
Hey Eddie, it's Dave here. I've been working on a new lyric for you. It goes like this. You're a real smart cookie, play a mean guitar. You write some clever tunes, just as Pat Benatar. But to coexist with a dog named Rudy, and you don't shed a tear when you pick up his duty. Now that's a true champion.
Eddie came into the studio freaked out because the powers that be hated this song he'd written called Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Eddie played the song for me and I just knew it was a hit. I just felt it. So we demoed it anyway. The powers that be still hated it and ordered the 24-track master erased. I made one cassette copy before the master was gone. As it turns out, it's a good thing I did. Congratulations, Eddie. Mazel tov. Love to you and your family.
I met Eddie almost 10 years ago as co-founder of Music Editor North America. Since then, we worked together, and I was very happy when in 2017 he was elected president of SIAM after me. I always admired his understanding of copyright issues and collective management issues, not only in North America, but also worldwide, and is willing to follow and to understand the interest of music editors all over the world. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Marvin Dolgay. I am a CM and MCNA colleague of Eddie's, and I'm also proud to say that I played on the first demo and live performance of Hit Me. Your success, Eddie, gave all Canadian songwriters the knowledge and validations that our best was indeed ready for the world stage. On behalf of all colleagues and music creators, congratulations on this well-deserved award.
We are proud to present the 2021 SOCAN Cultural Impact Award to Hit Me With Your Best Shot and to Eddie Schwartz.